Welcome back to Ask a Hawk for another week. As you can see, for the first time in Ask a Hawk history, we've changed scenery. Probably relevant considering the guests we've got on today. As you can see, we've got Josh Gibson next to us, and it's pretty exciting to have you on, mate.
No, look, it's very good to be here. You know, there's been a lot of talk out there that your show took over Gibbs Gauntlet, so I'm glad that there's no hostility and you like me and you've invited me on your show, mate, and I'm glad that you put on a quality arena for my first appearance.
No worries, mate, and it's always good to invite you on because now I can just rub in that I am the best Ask a Hawk TV show, as everyone knows out there. But I think the first question might have something to do with Gibbo's Gauntlet, and it's from Kadak Thatcher. Will you ever bring back Gibbo's Gauntlet, or is he just stolen your limelight?
Look, unfortunately, Gibbo's Gauntlet's signed with a network, so the footy club can't put it on their website anymore because we've been lucky enough to be picked up by NBC in America. So, look, stay tuned. We'll get some more episodes out there, but I'm going to have some fantastic celebrities on the show soon.
Yeah, sounds really interesting, and stay tuned. You might be waiting a while. We've got Angela C. Who is really king of your castle? Is it you or Zeus? I think everyone knows that Zeus, won the best dog in the footy arena or something.
Yeah, he did. He's walking with his shoulders, just his chest out a little bit more. Locally, a few people stop him these days, but we've got our own castles. He's got his little area outside that he dominates, but since the show, he has been just sleeping inside a little bit more. So I think I just need to pull him down a couple of pegs. And
we've got Philippa. Are your dance moves as good as your footy? And who is the best dancer at the club?
My dance moves are shocking. In 2009, they asked me to be in the footy show. Yeah. And they're like, oh, you're just going to be doing a solo, but there'll be heaps of dancers around you. And it was actually the year that Michael Jackson passed away, and I had to do a Michael Jackson solo. And the next part was Andrew Lovett and Roden, who were both amazing dancers. I think Roden won Dancing with the Stars. So if you actually get on YouTube and watch that, you'll see that my dance moves are absolutely shocking. But Hilly busts a move.
Yeah,
Hilly doesn't.
Hilly's good.
Yeah, Hilly. I enjoyed his goal celebration against Brizzy when he did his little war dance. But
who would be your first, and then who would be your last housemate at Hawthorn?
Yeah, well, Will Langford would be my last.
Why is that, mate? Expand.
Well, he's just lockers disgusting. He comes into the club once, he was wearing his mate's underpants because he's just like, I just grabbed them off the clothesline, whichever ones are clean I just wear. So I don't know about sharing jocks. So he's definitely at the bottom of the list.
That's understandable.
Yeah, and at the top...
We've got a couple of pretty good mates at the club.
Yeah, I'm lucky that one of my mates is a complete clean freak, so I'd probably move in with Ruff because he's, you'd have
he's OCD.
Yeah, you'd have your meal and then you just set all right, and that's nice and straight. And you've just finished your meal, he'd come in and wash your plate straight away, so it'd be kind of cool. Yeah. But I'm lucky we've got a really good group, so there's plenty of blokes I would be happy to live with, but definitely not Will Langford.
No, that's fair. I wouldn't be happy with someone wearing my underwear as well. Who is the best dressed at the club in your opinion? And you can't say yourself.
Oh, well, I'll have to tell you guys a lie then, but Taylor Giray loves his outfit.
He works hard.
But I don't really want to say him because he'll be at home watching, so Ryan Schoenmakers doesn't mind getting up as well. He's
very American in his dress.
He's so dapper. He's that little American Apparel / Tommy Hilfiger kid.
As I mentioned at the start of the show, we're at the last piece, which is the cafe below us at the Hawthorn Football Club. As you can see on these beautiful coffee mugs. And two questions. We know you're a bit of a cafe guru and you get around and check all the cafes out in Melbourne, but what's your favourite meal at the last piece?
For my favourite meal, they just do a really good omelette. So I like to get an egg white omelette because I'm a little bit different, but they make a great omelette, throw in some feta, some spinach, some greens, but that's for me. I do get envious though, you see some people at lunchtime eating some Ripper burgers, which we can't hoe into on training days, but they look pretty scrumptious too.
Taylor Dre always gets into me for stuffing those up. We're down at Barnbougle, not this time, the last time we were down there, and I ordered a lack of ram.
Lack of ram.
So I'm not too good with my letters.
Ram in my rack of lamb, thank you.
Righto, guys. Thanks for joining us, Gibbo, on episode 14. We're flying through the year.
Oh, mate, it's flying. It's going so quick. I've had a real enjoyable morning sitting here chatting with you, mate, talking about racks of lamb and lack of rams and everything in between. So thanks for having me, mate.
Yeah, no worries. It's always a pleasure. So thanks, guys, for tuning in. We've got a big game this Thursday night against Port Adelaide. Should be an absolute cracker, and hopefully get the 4 points and move on to Sydney after that. So thank you.